A great afternoon for baseball here at Wrigley. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. Johnny Littlefield will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, one-year-old ball club. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2, so not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Second, third baseman,
Corey Horn will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Wow, how nice would it be to set the tone and come out here and get a great 1-2-3 first inning. He's looking good on the mound right now, and could be a long day.
Michael Lee will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-1 on the way. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. A 2-1 offering. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Come on, let's do it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Late has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Cubs, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2-1. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for out number 1.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Ryan Sweeney will take his first cut to the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, so much for having to protect on an 0-2 count. This guy takes a huge rip at this ball and squares it up nicely. Just a tough break for him that he hit it right at someone.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 11 home runs, 53 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove it.
3-0 is on the way. A strike, and it's 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Here's a line drive, caught at second by Wong. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We've played an inning. No score. Mark Mcguire will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Mark Maguire.
Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yadier Molina will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
The key here as a first baseman, you got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Stop him right here!
Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ball's ready. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's Johnny Peralta now as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Lake is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Ready now on 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Ready with the 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Two-two pitch on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards get 1 on the RBI double by Matt Holliday. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Anthony Rizzo will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Come on, Cubby.
First pitch coming. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Now Miller on 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Justin Ruggiano will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First offering on the way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Miller readies the 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
George Kataris will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One pitch on the way. And he shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
Yeah, from 94, he dials this one back to 79, and he gets him to swing and miss.
Here comes the 1-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Shelby Miller will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3.
Miller.
And here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Now the 3-0 offering. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Here he comes on 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
John Jay will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Okay, pitch out.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Two. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
and that's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
In now, Corey Horn, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The next pitch. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here comes the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike one. One on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Full count pitch on its way. Grounded to third. This could be two. Bonifacio on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Junior Lake will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now the first pitch. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, pitcher Johnny
Littlefield will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Red light. Red. I mean, don't even think twice about swinging the bat.
The 3-0. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. Probably take it anyway.
Emilio Bonifacio will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
He's set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here he comes on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
3-2, here it is. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Comes set, now the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Come on, Cub.
The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Two men are on with 2 men out. The 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Michael Lee.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
First baseman number 25, Mcguire.
Stepping in now, Mcguire, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet. The 1-0 pitch now. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a high chopper. Knee high, he barehands it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Well, we're going to show you this again in show motion. He does everything he can down there at third base. This is a great effort just to get rid of the ball, but the throw's just too late to get his man at first.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The 1-1 home. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Therefore, it is Lake, and he's got it for the first out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Matt Holliday will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, maybe this turns into a double play ball. But with the bat shattering here, just too much going on to even think about, too. So he'll take that sure out at first instead.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Ready on 2-1. 2-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Chopper, foul. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Try again, 1-2. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
What was that?
Here's the first offering. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, not his most fluid swing there. You could see he wasn't really able to generate a whole lot of torque there, and this is an easy play out in center field.
Standing in now, Justin Ruggiano, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Now the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2.
Here we go.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
George Kataris will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Here we go.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Boy, a two-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Colton Wong will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch coming. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Rizzo is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Shelby Miller will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Here's the pitch. They'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
John Jay will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Come on, Debbie.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Luciano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Junior Lake will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Junior.
And here's the first pitch. Now the first pitch here is sent toward the hole and through into right for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Luis Valbuena will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
As a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, you know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Come on.
Here's the 1-1. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, I thought the shutout was going to be over once I saw this ball hit. But the ball does wind up being pretty much right at him, and he's able to get a glove on it and keep him out of the run column.
So it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter now, and it's the 2008 Olympian Nate Shearholtz that's moved into the on-deck circle. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set, now the pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot with his swing right there, but at the very least, he does move that runner up 90 feet now with 2 away.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Ryan Sweeney will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Go, Ryan.
First pitch on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. Antoine Weber is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Weber.
Corey Horn will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. On the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Michael Lee will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. But the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
First baseman number 25, Mark Mcguire.
Mark Maguire will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Fouled back. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes a 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Starlin Castro will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one for that man right there. Just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 1-2.
Here we go.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here's the full count offering. Lined hard to center field. Jay is right there, one down.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes the 1-0. For the shortstop, Peralta, who is left. He's up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Justin Ruggiano will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here, 2-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Yadier Molina will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
The pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So that long ball has taken him one away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career, and he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach. Oof, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now, and with the way their starters thrown the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Blake Parker will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Blake Parker. Now batting, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
One pitch on the way. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2 with 1 away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here it comes. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Strike him out.
The 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Into the box now, Shelby Miller, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
He's ready now. The pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Two-two pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. George Kataris will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now Miller on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Junior Lake will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Luis Valbuena will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there. So even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Strop will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 46, Pedro Strop. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 4.
John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, John Jay.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Come on now, it's okay right here.
The 1-0 home. A ball hit hard to the left side. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Corey Horn will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
There you go.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's ready. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 times now he's painted that fastball in the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
Pause, now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 8th inning now from Wrigley Field with the visiting Cardinals on top of the Cubs in this one as you get a look at the line score through 7 innings. Michael Lee will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Hey, double him up.
First offering on the way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Circling under it is Sweeney, and he has it for the 2nd out.
First baseman number 25, Mark Mcguire.
Mark Maguire will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2 out with the man at first. The next pitch. 2-0 now.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
2-2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Sweeney's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ryan Roberts will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Ryan Roberts.
First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jason Mott is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Stay clear of the DP.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
The 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here comes a 1-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He waits. Now the pitch. Grounded, foul. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. The 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the payoff pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Cubs strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Carlos Villanueva come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Yadier Molina will stand in to try it again, already with one home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the seventh inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now pitch on the way. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0. Oh, and hit a long way, but I believe this is going to get fouled. And boy, that thing might have wound up through a windshield on Waveland. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Johnny Peralta will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's go! Here we go!
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. First pitch is sent on the ground toward Castro at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch now. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jimmy Velasquez is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 0.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
1-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. In there, 2-2. The 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. With got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Justin Ruggiano will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. To Ellis for 1. And that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
And that may have sealed their fate right there. You get the leadoff man on here in the 9th, but then it's a big double play right here, and it's like all the energy just got sucked right out of this ballpark.
In now, George Kataris. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. That misses, 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A 2-1 offering. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-1. So long from Wrigleyville.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.